Do you know what it means to be socially responsible? Do you know the things that you do on a daily basis that shows social irresponsibility? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great because I am doing fabulous. So today I want to rant. I want to talk about being a socially responsible person, and I've had this burden over time, and I've always tried to share this information at my own little corner, but I just want to share it on this platform so that it will get to you, it will get to more people and as much people as possible. Being a socially responsible individual, are you one? Do you want to know what that means? Do you want to know the things you have been doing so far that makes you socially irresponsible? And do you want to know the things to do to become a socially responsible individual? Then you definitely need to stay tuned to this channel. Welcome, and if you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Couscous. My name is Kuseme, but you can call me Couscous. If you're a returning subscriber, of course you know that you're the reason for my being here, and I love you so much. Every individual owes a duty to the society. You owe a duty to your neighbor, you owe a duty to your environment, so that whatever you do as an individual shouldn't negatively affect another person. So social responsibilities are duties and obligations that you owe your environment, that you owe the society at large. Individuals and organizations have a duty, a moral duty, an ethical duty to act in the interest of others. When you are socially responsible, you are conscious of your environment, you're conscious of your neighbor, and the fact that this thing I want to do, how does it negatively impact on my society? How does it negatively affect someone out there? And when you are socially responsible, you will not do most of the things that I'm about to say now. So let me go right into mentioning the things that we do as individuals, as businesses, that makes us socially irresponsible beings. I am definitely going to highlight all the things that we do on a daily basis that shows social irresponsibility. This thing has been on my mind for a long time. It's been a burden over time, and today I carefully sat down to craft out all the things that I feel people do and don't think is anything, but I feel that that is social irresponsibility. So the first one is double parking and following one way. This one is to drivers. If you double park, you know that you're going to definitely obstruct movement on that street, and you still do it. You are socially irresponsible. If you follow one way, it is very risky to the person following the right way, and you that is following the wrong way, you are actually endangering your life and the life of other people. So if you do that, it shows social irresponsibility. As a driver, if you exceed speed limits, you do not observe traffic lights, traffic rules, you drive rough, and you do not even observe zebra crossing, you are a socially irresponsible driver. If you observe zebra crossing, please put it down in the comment section. Let me know. Do you observe zebra crossing? Do you at least let people pass, cross the road? People that do not have cars. We know that you have a car, and that's perfect. But please, when you're driving, also consider the people that are pedestrians on the road. Consider pedestrians. They have to cross the road. And as much as those people, you know, we have Nigerian roads are not even favorable to pedestrians, except the very few pedestrian bridges that we have. And then you see people, especially on Abuja highways, they have to jump the road, they will fly. And I'm like, oh my God. And then at least if we even have zebra crossing inside the town or the city, you see a driver, they don't care. If I catch you, oh yeah, stand there now, I will just knock you off and pass. Very irresponsible of you. As long as you drive roughly, you are endangering the lives of people on that street and the lives of other drivers on the highway. That is social irresponsibility. If you litter, oh my God, this particular one is, I get so passionate about it. Hi, if I had a bell, I would be ringing right now. Littering, do not litter, do not litter. So you see how maybe you are in transit, you are on the road, you eat something and you just drop it on the street. You don't even look for the nearest dustbin or waste bin to dispose it. You keep it, you drink bottled water, you throw it down. You eat something, snacks, sweets, you throw it down. Oh my God. I almost get into fights with people when I'm in the same taxi with someone and the person is eating something and then throws it out of the window on the highway. Excuse me, why do you have to do that? And you know the problem? When you tell them that, oh, you shouldn't do that, it's wrong, they'll tell you, wetin concern you? Is it your business? Like, it's my business. It is the society. We are all in this together. We contribute to blocking our gutters, littering the environment, and then we say, oh, this city is not clean, this city is not, when it is you that is causing it to be dirty. So what I do, and I've been doing this right from when I was in school, when I eat something, when I drink water, anywhere I am, as long as I do not see a waste bin, it is going straight inside my bag. And I expect that you should do same. It is going straight inside my bag until I see a waste bin that I will properly dispose. And if I do not see a waste bin, it's coming with me to my house because I have a waste bin in my house. That is what I do. And that is what every socially responsible individual should do. I am socially responsible. Are you? So let me know the things that you do that you think makes you a socially responsible individual in the comment section. Are you socially responsible? What do you do that shows that you are socially responsible? And what is it that people do that is really irritating that shows social irresponsibility? Oh my God, my own is really this littering. I think the ones at the top are the littering, and those are borrow and don't pay back. That is really social irresponsibility. In fact, when it comes to our neighborhoods, we have designated dust waste spots that we should go and drop our waste there, so that when the agencies that pack waste, when the people come around, they can just pack these things and clean our environment for us. But no, we are not going to do that. Social responsibility teaches us that we should care about others when we are acting. Like, before you act, ask yourself, does this thing negatively affect other people? Before you burn that refuse in front of your house, does it how is the fume? Is he going to go back into somebody's house and cause cough and, discomfort? Those people that have waste bins outside, oh my God, I don't even know what to say right now, because we have designated spots where you carry your refuse and go and dump. And you see individuals and households would go and splash the refuse around, litter the entire place. It will smell, it will stink, and people are passing there. How about people that don't drive, that are passing on their foot? It will so stink. Oh my God. And you're doing it every day. What I do, especially when I want to dispose of my waste, is that I make sure that I package it very well. I tie it up so that you don't even know what is inside there. I now keep it. I put it either in the waste bin, or if the waste bin is full, I just keep it there so that it won't litter the whole place and make the whole place smelly. But you don't care about your neighbor, especially people that are really living very close to where that waste bin is, you don't package your waste bin very well. You just go, you litter the whole place, you throw things out. You are socially irresponsible because you don't care about the fact that you are causing pollution as well. And you that throws stuff out of the car when you are on the road, you are socially irresponsible because you're going to eventually block our gutters, you litter the environment, and you make the place very dirty. Let me talk about queuing. We have places that when we go, maybe there are lots of people and they have to queue, like the banks, like the ATMs. You see people come and then you see people queue and you walk forward. You want to tell somebody to help you. How about the people that were there before you? Are you even aware that if you follow the queue respectfully, that what you want to do, you might be faster, you may achieve your goal faster than when people are trying to cut corners, to jump the queues and all of that. Please, if you don't want to be socially irresponsible, you should stop that attitude. You should stop that habit. The next one is evading tax. Companies, employers, I'm coming for you. You will deduct tax from your employee's salary, but you will not remit it to FIRS. Excuse me. You are socially irresponsible. You are a socially irresponsible employer. You are a socially irresponsible organization if you deduct tax from an employee's salary and you do not remit it to the appropriate authority. Businesses that do not pay tax, businesses that evade tax, we as citizens of a country, we have a civic duty to pay tax to the government. And individuals, maybe you're a business owner, you're a company owner, you don't pay tax. What are you promoting? What do you expect the government to use to fix the society? There's supposed to be a social contract between individuals and the government. And it's like give and take. I pay my taxes, you use it to fix the environment, to make it a conducive place for me. When you evade paying your tax, you are only promoting irresponsibility on the part of the government. So when you pay your tax, you've done your part, and then you now have the right to hold your government accountable for not doing their part. But if you don't pay, both of you are the same, no difference. Service providers, business people, artisans, you are offering a service and you constantly cheat your customers. Of course, every service provider is entitled to some profits, but by the time you now make your profits to be so outrageous, and especially when you are selling items that are not really available, maybe you have monopoly, and then you think you can just hike your price anyhow. You don't care about the economic situation of the environment. You don't care about the fact that that person that is coming to buy from you also has other needs. Put your margin, make your profit margin reasonable, because if you make it outrageous, I feel like you're really a socially irresponsible person and you don't care about the well-being of your neighbor. You are selfish, you are greedy, and it is not good. Let me talk about people that borrow money and do not return. When they want to borrow that money, they feel like, oh my God, if you don't give me this money right now, my life is over. It's not as though the person you're begging from has all the money in the world. But I feel like it is so considerate of people to even lend their money to you. You say, okay, I'm going to refund next week. I'm going to refund in 1 month's time. And then they have to be chasing you around to refund that money. Your phone is switched off. In fact, you even block them. You are a socially irresponsible individual if you borrow money and refuse to refund at the right time. If you don't have the money based on circumstances, it is okay to at least speak to the person and then explain yourself and probably come up with a repayment plan. Let the person know, okay, I was supposed to pay, but this is what happened and I'm so sorry. Apologize. Don't feel like you are entitled. How much did you even borrow me? How much? It's very unfair. And this is when you do that to someone, and when one particular person has had to face that over time, you will stop that person from helping other people because of your bad attitude. I have someone that is still owing me from last year. Is it last year or year before last? Till today, when the person was asking me for this money, he said that, my bank is having issues, so I will go to the bank on Monday, because that was a weekend. He said, I would go to the bank on Monday and I will definitely sort this out. Please kindly send me so and so amount. I promise you that by Monday I will sort this out and I will refund your money. Brothers and sisters, it is 1 year now. Is it 1 year? It's more than 1 year now. I haven't gotten my money. I asked for this money and he said, oh, I'll give you. In fact, I'll give you with interest. What insolence. What effrontery. When I gave you this money, we had a deadline. We had a refund date. And we didn't say that. I didn't ask for interest. And then I come to ask you to refund my money. You're telling me that, calm down now. I'll pay you with interest. Are you okay? Is something wrong with you? I'll pay you with my people. Till today, I have not gotten that money. That person is socially irresponsible. If you are one of those people that borrow money and do not refund, you are socially irresponsible. And that is so terrible. You're a terrible person. The next one is employers that owe salary. A laborer is deserving of his wages. I think that's what the Bible says. A laborer is deserving of his wages. When you contract someone to work, you should be able to pay that person their wage or their wages, as the case may be. You have some employers that will owe salary for months. Where is your conscience? How do you expect people to keep coming to work every day and you don't pay them their due? Do you even care about their responsibilities at home? Do you care about the fact that they have people to feed and you owe salary and you sleep at night? The person will work Monday to Friday, rain, under sun, and you have the mind not to pay the person at the end of the month. You are a socially responsible employer. I have so much to list. I have those that will go for an event and then they will just be hoarding food. They will collect food as though they have not eaten in their house. And you know that everybody in that event is entitled to food and drinks just as you. Not like you have a stake anywhere. You eat, you collect your own and eat. You do not allow them to serve others. You keep collecting and eating. And when they ask you, Madam, have you eaten? You say no. Uncle, have you eaten? You say no. Because now only you can come, Abi. Other people don't have mouth to eat. Let me talk about businesses and companies and organizations that do not do corporate social responsibility. That's what you owe the society, at least for especially in the environment that you have your business premises. I'm sure that that's where you have the largest patronage. Social responsibility demands that at least you offer corporate social responsibility. It could be through charity work, through funding projects around that area, undertaking a project, maybe repair the roads or do a skill acquisition program. Something to at least add value to the environment that you are, to the immediate environment, to the society. Something to make an impact in the lives of others. Your business is your business and you derive the benefits from it. You get your profits there. People are offering services to you. So corporate social responsibility is your way of giving back to the society. And if you are a business owner, if you are a company and you don't do corporate social responsibility, no matter how little it is, you are socially irresponsible. Let me talk about bribe collection, especially public officers. If you're a public officer, you are employed to do your duty. But we have the habit of, if someone approaches you to do the duty that you're originally employed to do, and you delay that job and insist on getting bribe, you are a very socially irresponsible person. There was a survey that was conducted, a recent survey that was conducted by the United Nations Office for Drugs and Crime. That survey is very embarrassing. It shows that in Nigeria, out of 10 people that visit a public office, about 6 people pay bribe. And it is always public officials. It is very socially irresponsible, especially if you are a Christian and you do this kind of act. You should be ashamed and you should learn to desist from doing such acts, because if you collect bribe for a thing that you're originally employed to do, you are a very socially irresponsible individual. If you are a Christian, for Christ's sake, you should care about your neighbor, because even the Bible acknowledges that you should love your neighbor as you love yourself. And you shouldn't do unto others what you really do not want them to do to you. So you need to treat people with love. And if you want to be a socially responsible individual, you need to think about your actions before you do them. How does it affect other people? So I'm going to now lead us through the things that we can do to become socially responsible people. I'm not going to exhaust, of course the list cannot be exhaustive, but I'm just going to tell us a few. The first thing is that you should develop a philosophy of integrity and respect for others. If you value the lives of other people and you also value your integrity, then you will become socially responsible, because before you do something, you're going to think again, does this align with does this align with my values? If you know of the dignity of human person, that's a fundamental right in the Constitution. If you were not aware, know ye now. If you have respect for others, you won't be doing so many things that you do. You will not offend zebra crossing. When you know that I can injure someone there, someone may die because of my carelessness. You will not be beating traffic. You will not be overspeeding on the highway, because you know that action will endanger another person's life. So by the time you begin to do things very selfishly, you don't care about how it affects others, you will double park. You will go to a place, you will double park. You don't care about the fact that, cars are coming and they may collide because of the very, when you double park, you obstruct the road. And you still do it. You find yourself, you've done nothing wrong. If anybody tells you, hello, please don't park there, you say, your father. God will help us. So by the time you develop a principle like that, I want to be a person of integrity. I want to be honest. I want to be a person of integrity in my immediate society and my environment, to my neighbors, to become a socially responsible individual. Okay, I wanted to say just like me, but I don't want you to come and start bashing me. So guys, please, I beg you in God's name, Learn to be socially responsible because it is good for all of us to make the society a better place. The next thing I would recommend if you want to be a socially responsible person, especially as a business organization or a company, is to make policies that promote employee work-life balance. Yes. So we have organizations that just feel like all they want is their staff to work. You don't care about the fact that your staff has a personal life, has a family life, has a private life. So all you care about is, have you done your work? Yes. Oh yeah, that's all. And then there are some employers that keep employees from morning till late in the night. They don't even care about the employers. I want to share this experience that ever since I had that experience, I have been thinking in my head, like, how wicked could people be? So I went to a hair salon some weeks back, and well, I went after work. I did what I was supposed to do. I started doing all the things I went to do at the salon, and it was about 9 p.m. So this salon, actually, the owner of this salon operates at her house. So front of her house is the salon. So whenever she closes, it's not a problem because she will just enter her house. But she has workers in the salon that do not live with her. So that day, it was about 9 p.m. In fact, it's not long. It's during this COVID period, and there are curfews everywhere. I think there was a 10 p.m. curfew, and it was 9 p.m. I like to patronize that salon because it's very close to my house. So whenever I'm done, I just walk down, and I checked my time, and it was 9 p.m. And I told the girl that was working on my hair, "Where do you live?" I don't want to mention because you may not know depending on where you're watching from. But the distance is something that is 1 hour away. And that was 9 p.m. She does not drive. She does not have a car. She mentioned where she lives. And I'm like, what are you still doing here? She says, my madam will not allow me to leave. I say, why? She said, because there are still customers in the shop. And I'm like, excuse me. So how do you intend to go with the fact that there is a curfew? She has a baby actually at home, and the baby is at home. How are you going home? She says whenever she finishes, she will just trek. Because, of course, where I live, we have tricycles. But by that period, in fact, from 8 p.m., you're likely not going to see tricycles anymore. And then she will have to take tricycle from the estate, out of the estate to the main road so that she can see a cab. By 9 p.m., a lady for that matter, especially during the period that there's lockdown, the place is, environment is not that safe. I was so upset. I told the madam, excuse me, ma'am, when do you want this girl to live? He said, she will leave anytime. Or, I said, do you know where she lives? He said, yes, so she lives very far. And I'm like, you still allow her to stay here by this time? She said, you are in the shop now, you came. I said, excuse me, ma. I would not be offended if I came to your shop by 7 p.m. and you tell me that, oh, excuse me, customer, we are closing now because my workers have to go home on time. Come back tomorrow. I will gladly come back. But for you to keep your workers at the store till 9 p.m., 10 p.m. to endanger their lives because you want to get money, because you don't want to send customers away, it is social irresponsibility. And I was so upset. I let her know that it was wrong. And I told her, what if she gets into trouble? What if she's in danger? What are you going to say? How much are you paying her? So please, employers, we need to have a human mind. We need to care about our employees as well. They are humans. They are making money for you does not mean that they don't have their private lives. So that is just one of that's just one example. If you are a business person, a service provider, an artisan, and you are offering a service, do not make your profit margin over the bar now. Calm down. You will still make profit, but at least be reasonable. If the economy is difficult for you, know that it's not for you alone. So it affects everybody. So you will be socially irresponsible and very inconsiderate when you are now hyping the price and you do not even care. I remember when coronavirus started, hand sanitizers. Oh my God. I saw hand sanitizers for 12,000, for 14,000. I'm not talking about face masks. It was terrible. People are so inconsiderate, and it's not fair. So you should do unto others what you really wish them to do to you as well. Be kind to people. It doesn't take anything from you. It only makes you a socially responsible individual. All right, another thing that you should do to be socially responsible like an organization, do corporate social responsibilities, take on charity work, philanthropy, do things just to help other people without looking for profit. As an employer, do not owe salary, pay your staff salary. And then also, especially during this COVID-19 period, if you have not put in policies to promote safety in your workplace, you are socially irresponsible. Okay, so before I go, while concluding on the things that you can do to become a socially responsible individual, get involved in charity, get involved in philanthropy, volunteering, do not litter your environment, live a clean life, and also help us to reduce global warming. Please do stop deforestation. Help us join the green economy. Please help us plant trees around you so that it will make our life a bit better, a bit easier, because when the dry season comes, scorching sun. So the least you could do is to prevent deforestation. Help us in planting trees. I know that in Nigeria this particular year, we had the president at the UN General Assembly last year promised to plant 1 million trees in Nigeria. And I want to believe that that project has started, except it was disrupted by COVID-19. You as an individual, you also have a responsibility to help that dream come to pass in Nigeria. I hope you've learned something from this video, and I hope that I wasn't too harsh on you. Please, I'm sorry, but I just really need you guys to understand that it is a responsibility. It is your duty. It is an obligation to be a socially responsible individual. It is when you care about the lives of other people around you, you will not be so selfish, and you will not do things that will negatively impact on others. And let me know your experiences in the comment section. What do you think people do that shows socially responsibility? And what is it that you do that shows social responsibility? I'm glad that you stayed till the end of this video, despite the fact that I was ranting. Thank you so much for staying tuned. If you're here to subscribe, I encourage you to do so, because there is so much to learn from this channel based on career advancement, personal development, lifestyle, and everything fun on this channel. Also, when you subscribe, you need to ring the notification bell so that when new videos drop, you will not miss it. Follow me on social media. Follow me on Instagram, especially because that's like real time. YouTube is once in a while, but Instagram is real time. That's where I upload real time tips, insights, and other things that are really fun. My Instagram handle is I am Couscous. You can also search for Kuseme Ise on Instagram, and my name will pop up. Okay guys, thank you so much for staying to the end of this video, and enjoy yourself. Keep watching other videos of mine. Stay safe, stay socially responsible, and be kind to people. Okay, life is not all about you. Be kind to people. Learn to give back to your society. Learn to do things. Learn to help people free of charge without having to get anything in return. So guys, keep watching other videos of mine, and make sure that you enjoy yourself. I'll catch you in my next video. Stay tuned to this channel. Subscribe, like this video, share this video to people that you know that are socially responsible, and also to people that are socially responsible, so that thank you. If you've been a socially responsible individual, thank you. You are part of my reason for being here. Help me in this advocacy wherever you are. Please join this movement. Join the social responsibility movement. All right guys, I gotta go. I don't want to keep you for so long, and take care of yourself. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.